Hello again and welcome back. Today we are using the Angel Tarot card deck here. So we're going to get our usual 3 piles, and I've set out some nice crystal hearts there, or crystals in the shape of hearts. And I will share with you what those are. Wow, we have all major arcana cards here. Wow. Okay, so pile number 1, we have green aventurine. This is a very deep green in this green aventurine. Often it's lighter. This was gifted to me and I made it into a beautiful pendant. Pile number 1, green aventurine with number 1 of the major arcana, the magician. Pile number 2 is the heart is selenite, and your card is number 10, the wheel. Pile number 3, you have, my brain is just losing words here. Oh my God. It's the most common crystal of all. Seriously, when I start doing readings, my words. Amethyst, geez. I might have to redo that part. Amethyst, although this is probably part of your reading too. That's crazy. And your card is strength, number 11. Look at all the ones. Number 1, number 10, which breaks down to a 1, and 11 with 2 ones obviously works up to a 2, but whew, this one is almost feeling, this reading just feels like I can feel it in my solar plexus. So that was very interesting. But anyways, go ahead, choose your pile, and I'll see you there. Reading number 1. Welcome back. First, I just want to mention, and I'll probably do it at the head of all of these messages, there might be something out of each message that resonates, but also I wanted to just say again, my readings are intended for you to use your intuition and your synchronicities that you get or will get are what you should trust. I never give my power away to reading, and it's in my description. I encourage everyone never to give your power away to a reading. This is taking the temperature of your energy. This is a general reading. So, but I feel like this one's going to be very powerful, but I want you to be mindful of all those things. So, without further ado, let's see what's happening with the energy of this blue moon coming in. It is feeling like it might unveil some things we haven't seen before. And so we're going to get current energy, what's coming towards us. And this one to clarify, the magician. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, this is so nice. This card says you're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. That's what it says on this card. And then I was drawn to pull this card to clarify that. And it says, have faith in your dreams. So to manifest, you know you are having that faith, right? And that involves not trying to figure out how every step how to get there, doesn't it? It's like, this is what I'm manifesting. I can feel it. I know it's time, and you're believing it, and you're letting go of all the tracks as to how it gets there. Let's get started. The energy you're in right now, nothing is yet set in stone. And you can probably feel that, and it might be bothering you that you're like, oh, I just want a solid yes or no. I want some solid information moving forward. But there's too many moving parts. Things need to fall into place and allow the universe to do its work. What's coming towards you? You're very close to achieving your goal. So, whatever's happening in the present time, can you let go, do what you need to do, and trust that that's enough? And you know how they say God helps those who help themselves? That's sort of your motto. I feel like it's like, I'm doing the best I can, but I'm not going to hang around and worry about it. I'm going to trust my intuition. Yes, I'm doing what I need to do, and I don't need to wear myself out if that's not what's called for. I just need to do what I'm doing to move forward. And part of that is actually not working yourself to the bone and thinking that's what's necessary to move your life forward. That's a big one for you. Okay, there's 2 there. And then we're going to get some tarot to even this out. I don't know if you can see this card here. It's sliding off. Safety, comfort, spiritual connection. The hearth. This is the center. This is the center of your being. This is where you need, okay, it's like about your nervous system too. You've worked hard on this, and I feel like you've come to a place where you know if you're getting pulled out and things are getting out of balance, you come back to that center, that yellow center in your solar plexus, and you make it feel comfortable. You connect it with your higher self. You make yourself feel safe. That's what's really getting this manifesting part of your life ignited. Cup of tea, patience, reassessment. Nothing is yet in stone. These just are so complementing of each other. You're having that patience right now. You're like, well, I thought I'd be, I thought this would catch. I thought this would take off. And maybe it's not yet, but you're not getting wrapped up in that worry and that solar plexus icky energy. You're saying, no, I'm balancing that again. I've already balanced it. I'm going to keep it balanced. I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust in my dreams. You feel it so deeply. No one could tell you different at this point. Keep going. This something will be unveiled for you with this moon. And I don't know if it's a new understanding of how manifesting works, but or something that is kind of making it harder for you to move forward. Just be open during this time to see what it might be that could be kind of making you work harder than you need to. All right, what's coming towards you? New ideas, hope, open-mindedness, this seed. So if you don't feel inspired at this very moment, don't worry. You are in a time of, like I said, there's lots of moving parts behind the scenes right now. You need to relax so these parts can move around. And I know you already know this. And that's just as I mentioned at the beginning of the reading. This is confirmation. This is my readings never tell you what to do. They're confirming what synchronicity you've already had. This is another synchronicity. That's it. And it's ours to use in that way. The moth, mystery, concealment, illusion. Okay, what is coming through with this blue moon? I just mentioned there might be something unveiled or revealed for this coming moon this weekend. You're very close to achieving your goal, and this is telling me, yes, something will be unveiled for you. Something that you haven't seen that will bring in these new ideas. Concealment, illusion, maybe an illusion broke that you didn't realize was there. It's like a revelation. That's all these big revelations coming for all of us in this time. I feel it's so big. I really wanted to do this reading. So something is coming for you. We're going to grab a few tarot now and see what that might be for you. And I'm just going to bunch these in a little tighter. All your patience is paying off. New seeds, illusions broke, achieving your goal. Oh, that's amazing. So we kind of have 3 rows. The energy you're in, what's coming towards you, and some advice to help you get there. Bring those 2 together. There's some energy clearing happening for you right now. By seeing through this, you're going to clear a lot of energy. That moon, that mystery moon energy will be leaving you. And you'll be like, yeah, I'm out of the fog. Okay, let's get some clarifiers, please. So right now, you're learning how to love yourself, how to treat yourself, what makes this abundance come forward. It's not from punishing yourself to the point of exhaustion. It's from feeding yourself good energy. It's from treating yourself in a way that you're not depleting yourself. You're adding, taking away things you don't need, and starting to see the growth. This tower, there's so much major arcana energy here. This is change, change, change. Something you're doing is going to kick in and create this tower moment where you're like, boom, that just shifted everything. So, like we said, there's a lot of moving parts. I'm going to come back to this, but I want to see what's coming towards you. We're clarifying this energy here. What energy is coming to, oh boy, coming towards you? Choosing a new path, choosing a new way of doing things. This is the new seed. So this falls right on the moth, the mystery, the illusion that we said you're going to be breaking some illusion. And you'll be like, wow, I feel like, how did I not see that? And it has you choosing a new way, which is where all these new ideas and this hope and open-mindedness comes from. This is going to get you, just shift your track a little bit and get you closer to achieving your goal. I feel like this one really belongs over here. You're planting new seeds. You've already started. Don't expect to see the growth yet, right? Okay. These are very directional cards. Don't give up on these seeds. Just let spirit do what it needs to do. The universe has got your back, and you're in a time, an important time that your spirit set aside before being born here. This is one of the key times that your spirit set aside to achieve this goal. We don't always achieve what we came to do, but your higher self is saying, this is an important time. Pay attention. You don't need to be drug out and just bagged. It's actually the opposite. And there's a tower moment that's going to help you, something with this new seed you're planting. You might not even, I just paused there because I had such a clear vision. And this seed, say you're thinking you're planting a tomato plant, but when it starts growing, it's an oak tree. Like, it's like there's a surprise. There's a surprise with this. I feel excited. This is exciting. So let the universe look after all the moving parts. You're doing it. Maintain that little seed. But be aware there will be a tower moment. And so for clarifiers for the middle here, where we have what can you do to bring these energies together? It's like, trust your intuition. You're getting some clear direction from your higher self and you're running with it. And know that that is, you feel it anyway, but I'm here to confirm for you, yes, you're making the right choices. The answers are coming to you and you're running with them. These are you acknowledging your mental conflict and getting rid of that. I'm going to get one more clarifier for because these are kind of the opposite. The Nine of Swords is like, oh, what am I doing now? Is that going to work out? Or should I be planning something else? Or should I be trying, And so we've got both sides here. We've got the Knight of Swords going, I know where I'm going. I'm hopping on that bike and I'm following that raven. And it's just totally directional. So let's get a clarifier for that, please. Maybe there's more insight as to what you might be able to do. Yeah, you're definitely, this come flying out onto my lap. You're ending this struggle, you're balancing, you're ending this mental worry because you've stepped into a whole new level of intuition. This serves you no longer, you know that. This one had to come out. It's the Queen of Wands. That's your true energy. This is your shadow side. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? You are choosing to end this. You see that little, those little fruit flies? It's flying around. This is bugging you that you're not quite. Let's kill that. Something is eluding you. That's what's coming through. Just like that little bug. It's like, oh, I'm still here. I'm still here. And you're like, what is it? What do I need? What do I need to end this? It will come to you. It will come to you. And I know it's the big moon on the weekend, but it could come sooner than that. But that's when the true you is born. This is fiery, the Queen of Wands. This is someone who knows her stuff, isn't afraid to say, oops, I made a mistake. And she's not afraid to show what she is as well. Like, she's quite showy. You might be coming into more recognition and being okay with it, where before you might have been hiding a bit. Okay. Always love my little oracles. Any more? One for each pile. One for each row. Here we go. Pathway, life, crossroads. This is you choosing a different direction, where we talked about the Two of Wands. This is you standing here saying, you know what? I've always gone this way because my grandma went that way. My mom went that. We've been going this way forever. I'm going to go this. You know what? I'm going to go that way. And it's journey of self-discovery, development, obstacles and opportunities along the way, showing you what you need to know. Okay, and for what's coming towards you, cheerfulness. This is a very colorful, lighthearted energy, and it's very creative. It's the parrot, and it is long-term partner or long-lasting life. I feel like on top of what this says, it's also about a more colorful life. There's longevity, and then there's like, well, how long do I want to be here if I'm not having a blast, right? So we're kind of balancing that out. But I feel like this is longevity. This is colorful experiences that you are creating. And you're leaving behind some energies that are kind of petty, and you've probably been aware of this with people talking, and you're not in that anymore. You're not even around people that are doing that, and I feel like you've noticed that. And that is definitely movement forward. And in the middle, we talked about the solar plexus. I'm just going to move these back. Where we dial things back, we've balanced our solar plexus. This is about safety, comfort, spiritual connection. This card is safety. And this is very important for you. No matter what's going on in the world, you don't need the world to feel safe. You just need to keep balancing. Look how the center is so similar to the fire in the hearth. So you are, it says guest or new addition to your family. And it says protection even in difficult times. You have got to the point where you can make yourself feel safe no matter what is happening. This is huge. I can't wait to see what's unveiled here. I feel like this might be my reading too. So, with the moth energy, if you're getting synchronicity around the moth or seeds or choosing, you've already, I feel like you're going that way no matter what you choose, but sometimes we're being asked to make a choice anyway. So, all right, pal number one, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I did. And until next time, take care. Reading number two, welcome. Okay, something interesting just happened. I'm getting my roof shingles replaced. So the guys just showed up to throw them on top of my roof. So we'll see. If it gets too noisy, I'll have to stop. But hopefully, it won't be too intrusive because we are on a roll. We're looking into what will be unveiled with this big moon coming in this weekend, what will be revealed. You may have a revelation. All three cards are major arcana, so whatever you picked, or if you picked all three, be mindful to use your intuition. These will likely confirm some of your synchronicities you've already had. You know how I roll. So, in my readings, whether you're here in person or doing this collective reading here with me, they never tell you what to do. Life is about making decisions, but you can get clarity and you can get confirmation when you put all the synchronicities together. So, let's get a little energy about where you're at, about that energy, and then we'll see what's coming towards you. So let's see what energy you're in currently. And this feels like kind of unsure, but we'll see. Time to release negativity. Okay, we've got two for what's coming towards you. You're very close to achieving your goal. Be bold and make the first move. So you've got some really big movement coming towards you. There's a lot happening here, and I feel like you feel kind of like deer in the headlight occasionally, like when you're like, there's too many things to look. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So it's time to release negativity. I feel like this is more of overburdening yourself or looking at everything all at once. You know, if you say you walked into a house and you had to clean it and every room needed something, you can't focus, so you sit down and maybe crack a bottle of wine instead. And instead, you're being asked to kind of look at one thing at one time. And that negativity, it's not that you're hanging on to negativity, it's more that it's kind of settled in the pools and you just need to move things around so that it can be released. First, let's get back to the wheel. Number 10, a time of positive change. So that can feel overwhelming and almost start to feel negative. So this makes total sense. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So this is amazing for this blue moon that's blowing in this weekend. You are ready for a positive change. The energy is ready. So release any time you feel some negativity coming around. Doesn't mean it's part of you, but you're just kind of repelling it. You're like, no, I'm moving forward in trust and I am not engaging with negativity. It's good to be able to see it, but we don't have to make it part of our world, right? So that's what's coming forward is a bold first move for this positive change. And you know, it's kind of like the last punch and you know it's going to go through. So let's see what Spirit is recommending for you. Wow, emotions are running high. Do you feel excited? Do you feel like you have lots of choices? And you don't want to water them down. So you are moving forward, believe in the impossible. Emotions are running high. Balance these emotions. Keep the fiery energy. but don't let it get away on you, is kind of what I'm hearing. That might be a good recommendation for this time. This moon is bringing in some big energy, and you're saying, okay, I'm still going towards my dream. I believe no matter what, that I am going to choose, and it will be what I need. That banging is a little distractive for me, but I feel like it's not going to be too loud for the video. So let's move forward. Emotions are running high. This feels like excitement. It just does. But sometimes we get too overexcited and then we can't find our brain, right? But it is a bit about letting go and kind of getting into that energy of what's going to happen. Okay. Earth, peace, grounding, totally grounding, being aware of the energy around you. We just mentioned there might be some negative energy around you. Know your own energy and repel that. It's already bouncing. This is funny because this is kind of how I imagine my energy in a globe, and it just is constantly working, so that if something's coming towards me, I can see it because it's clear, but I also leave that globe there in case it's negative. I can put that glass up and it'll just go ting and fall off, right? So this is I like how similar these two pictures are too. Releasing negativity. So check around your little globe there, see if there's anything negative that got left behind. You might be feeling like doing some extra sweeping in the corners and washing and that type of thing. So let's see what's coming towards you. I love what you're doing with your energy right now. You're really settling into yourself, and you know this opportunity is coming, this change. Oh, see, it's knocking. I know you can hear that. It'll be kind of fun to see where we hear all the banging. Yeah, you are getting ready for this change. And by the way, these guys weren't supposed to show up today, so it's interesting they show up when I plan to do my reading. You have stability coming forward, simplicity. You are probably, I can relate to this, anything extra I don't need, even in my living space. Do I really need that extra table? Do I need this? Do I need that? It's really not, it's minimalizing, but it's also like now I can put plants there. I can put more of what I want there for growth. This is safety, stability. It's knocking, it's coming for you. I may have to put the reading off till later. I don't know. Oh dear. Okay, what is advice from Spirit we'll want for the middle here? And then I may just pause this reading and continue it later. We'll see. What is Spirit advising or bringing for you? Freedom, opportunity. Embrace it now. Look around you and see what freedom you already hold. Some of us are looking for freedom from financial burdens, from other burdens. Look around and see what your current state of freedom actually is. That's where the key to opportunity is. Where do you have a lot of freedom? I feel like you've already been looking at it and you're going, yes, yes, Brenda. Yes, this is good confirmation about that. Abundance, persistence, proliferation. So there's a lot of good stuff coming. There's a time for everything, just like the song says, but I really want to finish this reading with some tarot. I'm going to pause for a minute and see if they're done, and then I'll come back. We are back. That banging was just too loud. So it's about 15 minutes later. They're done unloading shingles. Let's get back into the energy of your reading. And actually, while I was listening to all the banging on the roof, it's like, do you ever like bang, make noise? I do to clear energy sometimes, even banging my heels on the floor, that type of thing. So, with all the banging, this might be a good way for you to release physically from your body any stagnant energy. We talked about, cleaning in the corners and that type of thing. So maybe some sound throughout your home, throughout your body, and some noise, sometimes like clear with clapping. So see what resonates with you. That feels like it's big right now, and it's bringing in that energy right now of freedom, opportunity. You can feel it. So you probably do feel inspired to clean and so forth. So let's look at some tarot for what might actually help you at this time. I love the wheel. It feels like it's moving, and I can see you kind of catching things that are falling off and deciding if you want them or not. Like it's a very exciting time, but it feels kind of like it might get confusing. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. I hadn't asked for a clarifier for what pile yet, so we're going to keep these in the middle. Ten of Pentacles is happiness all around you. It's this family, it's work, it's your home, it's your life, it's happiness. Happiness is what you're after, freedom, opportunity. We have the Seven of Cups. So, where we said there could be a lot of things coming towards you, change, not knowing what to choose. That is exactly the Seven of Cups. Let's actually set those here. And so we'll start getting some clarifiers for current energy, any advice, any more clarity. We have the Seven of Swords. Wow. So, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, 777. Are you seeing sevens? I feel like this symbolizes, in this case, beginning and endings at the same time. It feels very busy and not knowing what to choose. Can you trust your allies? Can you trust yourself? This is what the negative energy might be around you. Let's get more on that. Let's get another clarifier for the Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and one more, please. This is like, oh, it was the energy of the page that really caught me. And now we have two. We have two pages. It's more the fact that it's a page rather than what kind of page it is. This is newness. This is new information coming towards you. This is new ideas coming towards you, new growth coming towards you. And with the Page of Pentacles, that's that stability you're going to start feeling that. And I love the Page of Swords for you under the Seven of Swords. This is new clarity coming forward for you. So if you can get through this, work through that, but really use some sound, and obviously thumping is a good way of clearing for you. Okay, looking forward, let's get some clarifiers for the third row. Be bold, make the first move. Things are coming together for you. Stability, safety, comfort. The star. The star is all that. This is after a shakeup, which is probably what you're feeling right now. Like, how do I clear this uncertainty or all this movement, all this the wheel turning, things falling off, putting on, not sure. It just feels very like a lot. And this is after. It's like, ooh, okay. This is success after the upset. And Three of Pentacles, you're getting some help along the way. And whether it's earthly help or from your guides and the other side, you can feel it right now. but you're not seeing it. You're not. So I feel like it's from the other side. But the Three of Pentacles is definitely you're working, you're getting help from others. There's something you need to do on your own before this kicks in, and I feel like you know that. So for the center row, we need some clarifiers here. Yeah, you can just feel the difference in the energy. What do we got here? Four of Swords. This is resting. It kind of landed on my lap this way, but we're going to take it. I feel like it's turning, and you go ahead, you feel energetic, and then you need some rest. And then that turns and you feel energetic and you need some rest. So really balance out that Four of Swords with some rest and rejuvenation, and you are covered. You are covered. Four of Swords is that one sword above you covering you so you feel safe to rest. It's all about stability. Okay, it looks like we have our answers. Ten of Swords walking away from overthinking. It seems like you've got a lot of swords, so overthinking, unsure, moving forward. Okay, one clarifier here to round up this reading for group number 2. I feel like this uncertainty and all this action is going to sort of, something will be unveiled so you can feel a little more grounded and together. Box memories. You're about to receive a gift, good and fortunate things. Interesting. And this one was poking out the bottom. Enlightenment. Torch. Hope in a time of darkness, guidance and direction when all seems lost. This is sort of the, where am I going? There's too much going on. You're going to feel this guidance with you. All right, things will come together. It's like all these little actions are coming to a head, and I'm excited for you to see what comes through so you can take a breath and move forward. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Till next time, take care. Reading number 3, welcome. So if you listened to the introduction, you heard me stammering over the name of Amethyst. It completely, when I picked this up to choose for the reading, I'm like, oh yeah, amethyst, aura, what's it, and then I sit down to do the introduction. I'm like, what's the name of this crystal? So you may be going through some kind of brain farts kind of thing, and I feel like that's part of your shift. It's happened to me on occasion, like even when I'm not doing readings, I mean just in my life, I'll be like, what's that word, it's happening to a lot of people. So we don't know exactly, but it does, a lot of it feels energetic, could have other meanings as well. But for now, we're going to just acknowledge it and see what else we can learn from this time for you. Because of the moon coming this weekend, the movement, it feels like a big stone either lifted up and dropped somewhere else, move, turn. I don't know what the energy is changing to, but it's a little different for everybody. So if you're in this reading, here we go. Strength number 11. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. This affects your health, actually, and I feel like you've noticed that. You notice when you judge yourself, you're like, well, I'm judging others. I can't say I'm not. If I'm judging myself, I'm also judging others. It's just judgment. It's one or it's both, And so I feel like you're gaining a lot of strength here with that. And with some other things too, but my mind, I just heard, shh, just a minute. Like, Brenda, stop talking. Okay. We're going to look at the energy you're in, the energy that's coming towards you, and some guidance from Spirit that'll help us bring those together. Looking at the bigger picture right now, you're standing back maybe not taking things so personally. You're standing back and saying, I'm that tiny little spot on it. Well, obviously, this isn't our planet, but if it was, you're acknowledging I'm a tiny spot in that area. That's a tiny spot. And you're zooming out and you're saying, let me look at the bigger picture without focusing in on myself. This is the big inner strength. What's coming towards you? Bring love into the situation. That's the compassion too. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship necessarily, but it's the judgment. It's bringing love in instead of judgment. And this goes probably more for yourself than even concerning others. It's releasing that judgment and saying, this is, acknowledge what you're striving for, but being happy in the moment brings so much abundance, doesn't it? I feel like you're really discovering that. You have in the past, and you're renewing the magic around that. All right, let's get some oracles here. So current energy. What is your energy currently? Come on. Gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. We'll get more on that, but this feels like something you are saying no. And it's connecting with the bring love into the situation. So this fell directly on that. Watering can, asking for help, sharing burdens. I don't think this card has ever come out in any reading I've done. This feels like it's putting pressure in my head. Asking for help, sharing burdens, relaxation, sleep. Somehow the bigger picture is saying maybe, I don't know, let's get more. Let's get get some oracle for the third row, bringing love into the situation. And as always, tarot is such a huge clarifier. That's why I love it. Numbers and all that too. Summer, expansion, growth, bringing love in. Right now, you're making adjustments. You are making adjustments. You're standing back and you're saying, something needs to change. I can't continue at this pace. Or have I even reevaluated my pace or my goals? That's what feels like right now. You're looking ahead saying, gee, I never thought I'd get to be, 60 or 70. So now you're looking ahead going, maybe I need to reevaluate. Maybe I need to ask for help. Let some things go so that I can flourish in the future. It's funny, in this third reading, it feels like that word, just like some words sound funny. um it's, I don't know, let's get more. New beginnings, expansion. You've got two expansions, and creation, opportunity, caring, bringing love into the situation. This is self-love too. Primarily, this is self-love. This is what's bringing in your abundance. You can have it while you feel like you're not all that, that you're if you're stepping into this, you're going to feel very complete. Of course, there's always things we want to work on with ourselves, but stepping into this, you're going to feel just fine where you're at, even though you're striving for different outcomes. That's fine. But being happy, in joy in this very moment, that's bringing love into the situation. Creation, expansion, growth, buds, new beginnings, summer. This this is for the end of May, coming into June. We're coming into summer. There's some big stuff coming forward. But you've got to let go of your grip on some things that you need to reevaluate. Obviously, is where you're being guided. What you choose is totally up to you. And you take the route that you feel drawn to. This is too many cards, but we are going to look. Potion. This is your message, how you can bring these two together. This feels kind of tired and sort of like at the end of a stage to me. Just looking at this picture, it's like, shh, like, and I keep hearing shh right from the beginning, remember? It's like, turn down the noise, have your chamomile tea. It feels like someone letting go. And you might have to put forward some of your responsibilities. Get some help with that for now. Let's bring in this. That's your potion, is so that you can integrate this new energy in where this is tired. This is invigoration and empowerment. So you need, yeah, you're going from rest to this, all these new beginnings, creation, expansion. But we need to let go of some of the old ways of doing things, it looks like, or some of the old responsibilities. Take how it resonates, but invigoration wants to come through now. We have rosemary, earth, and tend. Maintenance, encouragement, guidance, peace, and grounding. And remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. This, I just got a shot in my solar plexus. This is where you have trouble kind of loosening your grip. But you are very loyal, you're very faithful, and you give to those people in areas that need it. But you might have to just relinquish a little bit of that. Yeah. Mint on the bottom, abundance. We got this in another one. Persistence. Okay. Let's get some. I want to actually get one more from this deck. So we've started with the strength card from this deck. Let's find out. Are you kind of taking a sigh thinking, yeah, I could use a rest? Letting go is not easy. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth. The power of creativity. You keep getting creativity, creation, creativity, recognition for high quality work. Be a team player. A team player. That's where we're asking for help, sharing the burdens. It's not just being helpful that is being a team player. It's letting others help too that is being a team player, which is just what we talked about. And so under the strength card and the potion for getting invigorated and empowered, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. This is right around the corner. Take this break, take the time you need. If you need to miss, a meeting, or if you need to miss a group event where your group gets together every month and you need to take that, take it. Things are changing, and it's with this moon, which is in a few days. Five of water. Things not turning out the way you'd hope. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilled milk. This could be what you're trying to fix in this old situation. Let's get one more clarifier for that. Is that, I just heard, this is what you fear if you let go. If I don't go to that work event, this part's going to fall apart. I already committed. I need to go. That's this fear of not being there 100% of the time for everything. and your plans need a revision. More going on that meets the eye. The timing. Seven of swords. This is like watching your back. This is what you're working on. This is what's bringing you strength. We're going to use tarot as well, but I want to get a few clarifiers, and you're coming into balance with that. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. People, like, if you're in this reading, you're very strong. You may feel like you hold such a big part in so many areas, and you probably do, but sometimes they can live without you, and it's for your own. You will be so much more abundant, so much more strength by letting go and kind of resetting with this. This is bringing in the balance. So we'll just clarify with a few tarot here. For the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles, creativity. Take some time out. Go sit outside and draw what you see. Even if it's a cloud or a tree or a flower, that's bringing in Ten of Cups. That is complete and fully embracing your happiness that is all around you. That's now. Relax, let go. Breathe. Take a minute to sit outside. Like I said, draw a flower or something. Here we have the Three of Pentacles again. We need to ask for help. That was back here, right there. Sharing burdens, working with other people. And I just mentioned how sometimes working with other people can be letting them participate in helping too. Again, this has come twice, so there's no mistake. This is going to bring you strength. Can you help me? Can you take this time? It's not giving up. It's not. I'm going to put these back, but maybe I shouldn't. No, there's 2 3s here. It's saying, hang on, hang on. We're going to put them in the center, and I'm going to get a clarifier. The Empress, 3 of Wands. These came out while I was talking here, so I want to keep. Oh, and the 3 of Pentacles. 3 3 3. Oh. I knew they didn't belong here. Okay. By you reaching out and asking help, you're also letting them embrace their Empress as well as yourself. You're not running yourself ragged. 3 of Wands, you're patiently, if this is resonating, this is your solution, and it's going to bring in so much abundance. So much abundance. And that's amazing. By doing less, you're bringing in abundance. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the third row, please. Balance, balance, balance. What's coming in with all this abundance, balance? We have, with the 5 of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands. This 5 of Cups is worrying there's not enough. Kind of like crying over spilled milk, that type of thing. You are getting a whole new... This wanted to fly all the way out, but I'm bringing it in so you can see your growth in this department. The 5 of Cups, you're not crying over spilt milk. You're learning from things you would do differently, and it's bringing in that Ace of Wands, that new fire. That fire that you can't light without just that little bit of release. And we have the Emperor. The Emperor is like 4 kings, okay? It's like 4 directions. It is stability. It is knowing where you're going. It's experience. It's wisdom. It's moving forward with a clear mind, a clear heart, with fire, with... Whoa, we've got a lot of cards here. 2 major arcana, that's too many. Just moving forward with self-assuredness, really. It feels very different than we felt back here where we are right now. It's like, I'm tired, I need to reset and clear and rest. Chamomile, the rest, the 4 of Swords. So that is fabulous. We've got 7 of Cups on the bottom. Lots of choices. You might feel like you just might want to shut your mind down and not think of all those choices while you're resetting. Let's get an oracle to round this up. Thank you. Oh, I wonder if we're getting one for each row. Okay, that's way too many. But we'll take that and we're going to put those back. Take the original. And we have on the bottom grasshopper progress. This reset is going to feel amazing. It might be an afternoon that you shift things. I don't know. It feels fast though. Cat, excessive illusions, doubts, and unconscious emotions. Cautioning of a two-faced person, blah, blah, blah. It can be a lot of things, but the excessive illusions, it feels like where we felt back here where we needed so many areas and people needed us to hold everything together. And we come to see, wait, no. I mean, yeah, we do a lot, but they can definitely do without you for a time, and it'll be good for you. It'll be good for you. It'll feel like freedom and a reset of your energy. So in the middle, we have indecisiveness. Need to do soul clearing. That's what we're talking about here. That's exactly what we're talking about. Feeling stuck, trapped, forcibly repressed. If you take a break from those deep, deep things that you feel responsible for, those responsibilities that you've been in charge of forever, by letting go of them and seeing, okay, I can do it if I need to, that itself opens up a whole new door of energy able to come to you that you couldn't get before. Tent is about stability. Travel and travel helps, I don't know, that's worded funny. You foster your spiritual health, good events within family. I feel like this reset is just bringing you into this whole Empress energy, and you're going to feel that instead of energy, no energy, it's going to be a more constant flow of energy, and you keeping better tabs on it. And that fits totally with the Emperor and the Ace of Wands. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Until next time, take care.